counting down to first pitch in Southern California. It's Interleague Baseball on the show.
Beautiful day in Anaheim as the Marlins are going to take on the Angels at home. Both these teams had incredible off seasons, and now they are back in the swing of things in an exhibition game. And these are the two teams that really had the best off seasons, so we're going to have to see who fares best as this game goes on. As you know, the Marlins got Jose Reyes, Heath Bell, and Mark Burley as their big additions in the offseason. And who knows, could they have Yoenis Cespedes on the way? And as you know, the Angels probably reeled in the biggest fish this offseason, getting Mr. Albert Pujols and C.J. Wilson, arguably the best hitter and pitcher in the class. Yo, it's Mo, and I'm bringing you guys this matchup. I updated the rosters myself. I did not download them. And so that's the Marlins lineup. As you can see, C.J. Wilson on the hill. And actually, his motion's pretty real to life. And his classic blue glove you can see that he's wearing right there. And I just did a one-inning exhibition game. And you might be thinking, why the show? Why not more NBA, NFL, whatever? And this is because I'm going to show you guys, or tell you guys, what I've heard and what I hope is on MLB 12, the show, coming out March 6th. And as soon as the game starts, I'm going to talk about things that I've heard or seen, smelled, tasted, whatever, that is new in the show this year. As you see Jose Reyes coming up to the plate. So let's start. I'm gonna pitch with C.J. Wilson, I believe. Yes. I started with two controllers because I wanted to be able to I don't know what I'm doing there. Because I wanted to be able to get Burley pitching. So anyway, new things that I've heard. I have an entire list here actually, and this is, as you can see, this is an 11.5 minute video. So plenty of time. So anyway, as you can see, C.J. Wilson dealing, Jose Reyes up, and I'm pretty excited for Reyes being on their team, actually. Being a Mets fan, it was disappointing seeing Reyes leave, but it was even more disappointing finding out how sourly he left, as the Wilpons didn't even offer him a contract. It's pitiful. They should be fired, and they really do need Einhorn or somebody else to step up. Mark Cuban, please come over and take over the Mets, Mark Cuban, please. So anyway, now to features of MLB 12, the show. The first thing I heard of was new ball physics. I heard that the creator took out or ripped out all of the codes about the ball physics and inserted new codes, and I haven't really seen a trailer yet. I mean, I have, and I'll leave just links in the description, like 5 or 6 links of videos I've seen, previews, and just gameplay of MLB 12, the show. And the strikeout right there, nice job by C.J. Wilson getting Infante out. So, other than that, new ball physics, which basically means like top spin, hitting off the wall in different strange directions, and cool stuff like that. Just the realism is key. It's like, as long as it looks realistic, it's a great game. And no offense to 2K, but their game does not look realistic at all. And actually, if you were an MVP baseball fan, there might be good news in the future for you, because 2K might actually lose its license after this season, which means that EA might pick up the baseball license and start making MVP baseball again, or at least that's what I hope. So, other than ball physics, obviously new uniforms and new stadiums. Yes, plural stadiums, because of the Mets stadium. It's not new, but they did move the walls in closer to help benefit guys like David Wright and Jason Bay and power hitters. Ike Davis had no problem with it, but whatever. And also Lucas Duda, I don't know if you've heard of him, but he really, I think, has the potential to be like Adam Dunn one day. The old Adam Dunn, the one that gets 40 home runs. Also, the most exciting thing I've seen, second most exciting. There's one really exciting thing that I hope is in, but I'm not sure. But anyway, there's a new way to pitch and a new way to hit. Now, the pitching is like a pulsing meter, and when it's at the very smallest in the zone, you click it and it'll end up in that area, I think. I'll leave the description to that video also. I mean, I'll leave the link to that description to that video. Oh my god, I can't say it. I'll leave the link in the description for that video as well. And the new way to hit, you actually control where the bat goes, and like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. Just watch the videos in the description. And also, there's all new PlayStation Move. It was available in Home Run Derby last season, but now it's fully implemented in the game itself, so you can actually swing with the batters with yourself, which I think is pretty cool. I'll try that out. Might make a video about that. And also, there's a new scoreboard, obviously. There is every year. And the most exciting thing, oh my gosh, I really hope it's what I think. There's a new Diamond Dynasty that I heard about, and I wasn't really sure what it was, but I think, and do not quote me on this, but I think that might actually be like Ultimate Team in Madden. And, oh man, that would be so much fun. I swear I would play that 1,000 times, and I really hope. And also, I've heard there's new additions to Franchise and RTT and Road to the Show, and I really can't wait to get my franchise started. It's gonna be fun. I'll do a Mets franchise. It'll probably stink, but you know, I'll rebuild the team, stuff like that. So anyway, things that I want to see implemented. I heard a great idea in a video that I watched for upgrades. And that was interviews for Road to the Show. Like, you play a game or like a scouting combine, and then you get interviewed by 2 or 3 teams, and basically give your perspective of what you might want to go, where you might want to go, or players might want to play with, or stuff like that. Also, how about some weather? Actual rain, not just fog. I mean, when I put it on rain, it just looks hazy and stuff, and it's not great. I want to see like dripping dugouts, puddles, ball slipping, and like slower pitches, stuff like that in the rain that makes it more realistic, like helmets having water on them, stuff like that. Anyway, I want to see Ultimate Team. I hope that's what Diamond Dynasty is. If it's not, I can't wait to see what Diamond Dynasty is anyway, because that looks like a lot of fun. And realistic motions. Now, I have to admit, most of these motions look fantastic. Like I said, CJ Wilson's motion before looked spot on. Congratulations to that. But, you know, some motions, like I don't think Sabathia's is as good as it could be. As full of stars to walk right there. And, yeah, you know, just the realism is what I really like. And then things that people have wanted for years. Please. 2K's World Series celebration is better than the show. Please just make a World Series celebration that isn't just 4 players coming out of the dugout, jumping up and down, holding the pitcher on their shoulders, and then going back to the main menu saying you won the World Series, congratulations, woohoo, open the champagne. So yeah, I want to see more realistic motions and more crowd. You know, like you might see 5 of the same people like in a row, and you know, unless they're like quintuplets or something, I don't think so. And there needs to be some more crowd people, and also crowd emotion. Like when I hit the ball and a run scores, I want to hear more emotion. And like a walk-off home run, I want to hear more emotion, because it's kind of just like monotone. It's like they cheer, they don't cheer, they do, and then they don't, stuff like that. And then something that I really want, towel waving. And in case you're not sure what that means, it's, you know, at Citizens Bank Park, I'm just going to use that as an example. At Citizens Bank Park, like during the playoffs and key games, the fans like wave their towels. I think that adds so much effect in real life. It makes it so much more exciting, so much more fun. And so that would be really cool to see. Towel waving in key games, playoffs, debuts of pitchers, new free agents, whatever. Just exciting things. And yeah, those are the new things that I've heard, the things that I want to see. And that is basically it. There's probably some other things that I missed. If so, I'll catch up with that later. But anyway, M16 signing out. So, Mo the Foe, FOMO. Peace. Watch the rest of this because it gets pretty exciting. It's 1 inning game, only about a minute and a half left. But yeah, enjoy. Peace.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And the winning run is across to score.
Well, you could tell he went up to the plate thinking he wanted to end this thing right here and now, and that's just what he did.
And guys, the Angels were fortunate here to get a terrific start out of this man, C.J. Wilson. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matt, pretty good candidate indeed. I mean, you can see the numbers right there. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. This is the pinnacle for a pitcher. True perfection.